Thanks, Steve. Today we're meeting with Vicki Henderson. She's the Executive Director of the Northern Kentucky Children's Advocacy Center. Vicki, welcome to the show.
Hello.
Now tell us about the Northern Kentucky Children's Advocacy Center.
We are a program in Northern Kentucky that provides services to children that have been sexually abused, that children have been physically abused, or children who witness violent crime. And so we partner with the law enforcement, social services, the prosecutor, the mental health community, the victim advocate, and we work in that partnership with the family and children. We provide services like forensic interviewing, so if there's a concern that a child's been sexually abused, the family will bring the children to the center, and then we work with law enforcement to interview those children. We assess them for if they need a medical exam, and if they do, then we'll provide that medical exam at the center. We're able to provide therapy and counseling so that the children who have experienced some pretty horrific things can go through treatment and begin to heal through the process. And then we partnership with the community to provide educational programs, working with professionals, and also working with churches and youth and civic organizations in prevention programs, Darkness to Light, Stewards of Children.
That's great. Why is April such a big month for children's advocacy?
April is Child Abuse Awareness Month, so around the Northern Kentucky community you're going to see pinwheels all over and blue ribbons, and it's really just letting the community know that child abuse occurs. It occurs in every city and community in Northern Kentucky, and that we need courageous adults who are willing to stand up and protect children.
As a community, what can we do to prevent child abuse?
Awareness is the first thing that we want people to do, which is why April is such an important month. And then also educate themselves that it is not a child's responsibility to protect themselves, it's an adult's responsibility to be able to protect children.
What specifically can I do to protect my child?
You know, it's a great question, and we really have a couple of things that we talk to adults about. So the first one is minimizing opportunity. What we know through research is that child abuse occurs on one-on-one situations, and so you want to make sure that you protect your children from opportunities where that could occur. So minimizing opportunity is the first one. Talking to your kids openly, not only about their body and about what's against the rules as far as adults touching them, but also just having very open conversations about who to talk to if they have a concern. Pay attention to your children. If they act maybe threatened or fearful of someone, act on that. Honor what those feelings are. And so, and then also being aware and being responsible yourself, that if you think something's occurring, that you report it.
So that's the key thing, is taking action. That's what we should do. If I suspect my child's being hurt, that's what I should do. Absolutely,
absolutely. First remove them so that we know that they're safe, and then follow up and report it. And not just for your child, but children in the community. If your child comes home from school and tells you that a friend has said that someone's hurting them or touching them inappropriately, you need to follow up on that. As an adult, it's your responsibility. It's our obligation to protect the children.
That's great. Now, how do our viewers find out more about the Northern Kentucky Children's Advocacy Center?
So they can go to our website, which is www.NKYCAC.org. There's information about our program. There's information on how to get in contact with us. There's information about how to support us. We accept donations. We have a wish list for things that we need, that our families need, and that children need. And then it also has about our activities of child abuse prevention, but also just fundraisers that we do through our community.
Great. Vicki, thanks so much for being on the show. We will all be wearing blue during the month of April to support children's advocacy. And we'll be right back after this break.
Thank you.